Between you and me, I always found her a little annoying. The only thing Vicky loved more than bragging about her so exciting life was being the center of attention and getting showered in compliments. You live in another city. What are you doing here?
Tiana, this is the surprise. Vicky will be staying with us. You love your cousin, don't you?
Yeah, especially when she's far away.
What?
I said I'm over the moon! In reality, I was imagining throwing Vicky overboard. How did she charm everyone on board so quickly? It was infuriating. Then I felt seasick again and ran to the bathroom. I'll be back soon. Look at this cute kitty for now. I was washing my hands when someone started to pound on the door. Wait a minute, I'm almost finished. Are you out of your minds?
Nothing here. Let's check the rooms nearby.
Hey, what in the world are you doing? Those thugs ignored me. They didn't find what they were looking for and ran on. I turned around to go back to the party and immediately bumped into a waiter. Sorry, my bad.
Tiana, is that you?
Tony? No way! Meeting your ex is like accidentally liking a picture of your classmate that you don't really like. It's terribly awkward, but it's also too late to run. Tony was my first and my only love. We dated in middle school, but it all ended when he moved to another state. I didn't expect to see you here.
We moved back a few months ago. I work part-time on the liner during the holidays. Actually, my shift is already over. Do you want to dance?
I shyly nodded because I still had feelings for Tony. We left the dishes in the kitchen and we went to the party. There was a dancing competition in full swing when we arrived. Tony hugged me and I felt like a firework went off in my heart. Since you're back in town, do you want to get back together?
I would need to think about that, Tiana.
We won the competition and we got a round of applause as a reward. Guess who didn't like me being at the center of attention? My cousin, of course. I could feel Vicky glaring at Tony and I. Then the liner rocked violently and I felt seasick again. I didn't want to embarrass myself in front of everyone, so I ran out onto the deck and I leaned over the side of the boat. I immediately felt better. Someone put their arm around my shoulders.
Careful, gorgeous. You could have fallen overboard.
That guy was so handsome that I lagged like an old computer. I opened my mouth to say something, but error 404, speech not found.
Are you mute?
No, you just caught me off guard. What's your name?
Gabriel. My family is very rich and powerful, so I can't tell you my last name.
I'm not asking you to. I'm Tiana. Gabriel tensed up when he heard a rustle.
I need to go. Take care, Tiana.
He disappeared just as suddenly as he'd appeared. I wondered if I'd imagined that handsome guy. When I returned to the party, Vicky and Tony were arguing. Did I miss something interesting?
Let me give you a word of advice, cuz. Stay away from this waiter. That's not up for you to decide. Tiana, I've thought about it, and I do want to date you again.
My cousin stormed off. She looked pissed. Vicky must have tried to hit on Tony, but he turned her down. The cruise was getting more interesting by the minute. I was enjoying the holidays and watching my boyfriend work.
My shift is ending soon. We can hang out then. Here, I made you another cocktail. Ugh, this is disgusting.
Are you mad Tony didn't pick you?
Oh, sweetheart. You have no idea what's going on here. You should have listened to my advice. Tony's gonna break your heart. Frankly, I can't wait to see it.
I'm sorry that my cousin is so rude. What is that? The siren freaked everyone out. The passengers thought the liner was going down like the Titanic. Mr. Barlow's assistant whispered something in his ear. The owner of the liner immediately put on a fake smile and tried to calm everyone down.
Don't panic, my friends. This is just a drill.
With those words, he ran away, clearly terrified. He was obviously hiding the truth about whatever was going on, and I chased after him. We ended up in the cargo hold and saw that someone had destroyed Alicia's paintings. I found matches nearby, and I handed them to Mr. Barlow.
Don't tell anyone about this. We don't want people to panic.
Before I could say anything to that, Alicia appeared. This is a disaster! What am I supposed to show people at my solo exhibition? I'm gonna sue you!
What are you doing in the cargo hold?
I'm an artist. I like to come to unusual places in search of inspiration. We have guests.
You think Gabriel did this? We need to find him.
I know what's going on here. Those mafioso are after Gabriel. You should send people to protect him.
Who's Gabriel?
The son of some rich people.
He would have been a first-class passenger then. I know them all by name, and there are no Gabriels among them.
Mr. Barlow's words didn't matter to me. I knew that Gabriel was somewhere on the liner and needed help. Where can I find a list of all the passengers? I need to know where one of them is staying.
All the info is kept on the computer in the staff room.
Will you help me sneak in there? Tony didn't answer. He kept sneaking glances at Vicky, and then he suddenly pulled me close and kissed me like he was putting on a show.
Go to the staff room. I'll finish up here and catch up with you.
I waited for Tony for half an hour, but he never came. I had to act alone. There was no one inside, so I just came up to the computer and looked up Gabriel. To my surprise, there really were no Gabriels among the passengers or staff. Then I heard footsteps and I hid under a table.
Dang it. A fire in the cargo hold is the last thing I need right now. I'm running out of money to maintain the ship. I can't afford to get sued. The liner is insured. Perhaps it would be better to sink it and get compensation. Check the lifeboats. Yes, sir.
I couldn't believe my ears. Was Mr. Barlow really planning something so terrible? Then we were all in danger. I found my parents and I told them everything.
Tiana, your imagination's running wild. Just enjoy the holidays, honey.
Their brains apparently melted in the sun. I didn't know what to do. First, I had to find Gabriel. I went from deck to deck looking for him and asking everyone I met on the way about him. Hi, I'm looking for a guy named Gabriel. His eyes are as black as night and he has a dazzling smile.
Why are you looking for him?
I'm pretty sure Mafioso are looking for him. I want to make sure Gabriel is okay.
You're very sweet. I can't help you find Gabriel, but let me tell you something about the guy you danced with at the party. When I'm in this costume, it's like I'm invisible. It's easy to overhear things.
The puppeteer told me to hide in my cousin's cabin if I wanted to find out the truth about Tony. So that's what I did. It's been an hour already. Why did I listen to that guy? Maybe he was just messing with me. I was about to crawl out of my hiding space, but then Tony and Vicky came into the cabin. They sat on the bed and started to make out. OMG! We just started dating again, but he was already cheating on me with my cousin? Sorry! Am I interrupting? Tony, I thought you were a good guy. God, I'm such an idiot. You two are perfect for each other. Congratulations.
Tiana, let us explain. Vicky and I lived in the same city and dated for a long time, but then my family moved again, and Vicky broke up with me because she didn't want a long-distance relationship. I couldn't accept that, and I recently found out Vicky would go on this cruise. I got a job here to try and get her back. When I met you, I realized that the best way to do it was to make Vicky jealous. And it worked. When I saw Tony with you, I realized that I still love him. I'm sorry, Tiana. I shouldn't have used you, but Vicky is the one that I'd go to the ends of the earth for.
Oh, sugar bear. I'm gonna be sick. Perhaps I felt sick because I was a pawn in someone else's game. Or perhaps it was just the seasickness again. Either way, I ran onto the deck to try and get some fresh air. Here, darling, this should help. What is it? Medicine for motion sickness. A doctor prescribed it for me. You dropped this. Wait a minute. I saw matches like this in the cargo hold when your paintings burned down. Oh my god, it was you. This is nonsense. Why would I do that? How would I know? Everyone on this liner is nuts. I need to find someone normal and tell them everything. Wait, don't do that, please. You're right, I admit it. I burned my own paintings. To be honest, those were blank canvases. I hadn't drawn anything. Are you serious? I am. The gallery owner didn't give me enough time to prepare the drawings for my solo exhibition. I didn't know what to do, and I staged a fire to avoid having to pay a fine. Please don't tell anyone. My career is on the line. Fine, but only if you promise not to sue Mr. Barlow. He shouldn't have to pay for your non-existent paintings. Okay, that's fair. Speaking of Mr. Barlow, it was time to expose his lies, too. Are you planning to sink the liner to get insurance money and escape in a lifeboat?
Are you following me or something?
Admit it or I'll raise hell.
That's the last thing we need right now. The liner is my brainchild. I wouldn't sink it for all the money in the world. I was joking about the insurance.
Then why are you checking the lifeboats?
Because I'm in charge of passenger safety. The storm is coming.
I looked around and I realized he was right. The storm clouds had turned the sky black and the waves were rocking the liner. The captain asked everyone to stay calm and wait for the storm to end in the cabins. My parents appeared out of nowhere and told me to follow them.
Hurry up, it's too dangerous to stay on deck right right now?
Everyone was panicking, trying to reach their cabins. I lost sight of my parents. All I could think about was whether or not Gabriel was safe. Then, the liner suddenly tilted, and I was thrown overboard. At the last moment, I managed to grab onto the railing, but my hands were wet and terribly slippery.
I got you.
While the puppeteer was dragging me back on board, his mask fell off, and I realized it was Gabriel. Before I could thank him for saving me, the mafioso appeared and grabbed him.
Gotcha. I was getting sick of chasing you.
Let him go, right now.
Keep interfering with FBI investigation and I'll arrest you, you brat.
What?
We're FBI agents, and this is Gabriel Powers, a con artist. He's been on the international wanted list for years.